This week on Americana Outdoors, we're taking some Thompson Center Encores out to the field with some special guests for a few whitetail hunts in a short series of quests for getting that perfect shot. But first, Wade is going to hit up some ponds both in the boat and on the bank for some instructional fun fishing for largemouth bass. Today, we'll begin our first pond visit to the Nooner Ranch in Texas.
You know, strategy-wise on this trip here, the bass were shallow. They're setting up this pond. We got temperatures that are closing in on 80 degrees, a lot of low pressure in the area. There's actually a front and heavy rain coming tonight. The bass are ready to spawn. So when they get that bank shallow, it's not hard to catch them in a pond.
Basically a little trick worm out there and rigging it out. And what a deadly, bait combination to just be kind of throwing on in this type of a situation. I'll talk a whole lot more about baits and how I'm catching them, but pond fishing at its simplest is fairly easy to do. You don't need a ton of gear. When you look at a place like this, I don't think there's anybody watching this show right now that wouldn't feel pretty good about sitting out on their back dock and having this right there. Soft plastic, so I always pan out. You just can keep it very simple. Oh, there's a good one. Golly, get on over here. Oh, jump over here to me. How about that?
I'm fishing a Cabela's Fisherman Series go-to worm, a finesse worm, basically wacky style. It's watermelon with purple swirls, mimics these bluegill and little bait fish that are living in this body of water to a T. I'm throwing it out, obviously with no weight, and I've got the hook right in the middle. I'm moving it around because I've caught so many fish off of it, but I'm using 7-pound test Sunline Sniper. I want to use fluorocarbon because I want line that sinks for this presentation, and the presentation is so natural as that bait falls down in the water column. For a rod, I'm using one of the Tournament ZX spinning rods with a Prodigy reel, and the whole overall setup of what I've got rigged up here is just absolutely perfect for an afternoon of pond fishing. Oh yeah! Hook perfect right in the top of the mouth. Come here, darling. Well, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's so much fun. So when you get into the management aspect of some of these ponds, you have to remove a lot of fish. So, there's places that we'll go where we're keeping every fish under, 12 or 14 inches because that's their goal. And then there's other places where they want to get a lot of bites like this right here. I mean, they love the fact that there's a tremendous amount of fish in this body of water, and people can come here and basically do like what I'm doing and get bit. But when you look at fishing these ponds, right now I'm looking at a school of about 25 bluegill and bass around my bait. And the bass I'm actually trying to catch is chasing bluegill out of his spawning area. He's trying to push them out. Look at that good one there. Golly, isn't that cool? Golly. Oh yeah. Come here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's why you use these little bitty hooks like that for that bait right there. I can pop down there and pop that sucker out real fast. Give myself a little slack. That was so cool. I've been fishing for this fish for a little bit, 10 or 15 minutes. Finally got it to bite. We're gonna let this one go back. You can see the little copper flecks up there. That's so pretty. Clear water. Ponds are just something that are such a cool place for people to fish. Whether you're fishing a little bitty one like this, whether it's something used as a stock tank to water cattle, or whether it's somebody's private playground where they've got some giants living in it. So no matter whether it's a Camelot Bell or out here at the Nooner Ranch right behind their dove hunting operation, fishing a pond, it's a lot of fun.
When we return, we join Wade and Elite Series pro Kelly Jordan out on the water in Camelot Bell. For your next fishing trip, head to Cabela's and check out their line of Cabela's guideware for a comfortable day on or off the water, regardless of the conditions.